Okay, I think we're
Hello,
live.
hello.
We're Amazon here. Make sure that it's going to prompt me. Hopefully. Are you good on your end?
I believe so.
All right, let me just try again.
Oh, maybe it doesn't want to start till exactly 12:30.
No. No. Okay, we're good. Here we are.
Are we on?
And 2 and 1.
Okay. I see us.
Oh, look, we already got a follow.
Oh, awesome. Well, guys, what's up? We're super excited to be here this Friday for some movement.
TGIF.
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
So, my name is Lindsay, and I'm here on Hailey's Amazon Live, and we are going to do a self-care kind of workout. It's really like low impact aerobics just to feel good and get our body moving. Then we picked out some fun props like the foam roller and the resistance band that will show you some like stretches and some mobility you can use those for. And then we've got some other fun pampering things sprinkled in that Hailey's going to help us with near the end of class.
So exciting. Thank you for being here on Amazon Live with me again.
Thank you for having me, Hailey.
I'm so grateful because Lindsay is not just a professional certified Pilates and fitness instructor. She's also on Prime Video. She has a whole series, and that is what is highlighted on our product carousel right now. Hi, guys. I'm Hailey Feldman. This is my Chic Style Live in my living room. The dogs are not included with your purchase, unfortunately. So right now, Lindsay, we're looking at your amazing Prime Video. We have 2 featured on this live carousel. And we chose these 2 because they are all about at-home workouts that are realistic, that help you keep your goals. And by making these purchases, it helps you stick with that plan.
Yes, the first video that we have highlighted right now is a cardio workout. That one is a high intensity cardio workout. So if you want to do something at home where you don't have a machine, you don't need any equipment, that will really get your heart rate up, check that one out.
And so what we're doing with the 2 videos as well, the other video towards the, if you scroll a little bit on the product carousel, is about foam rollers, which we're going to show you a little peek into the video so you can kind of see. And of course, Lindsay has many videos available on Amazon Prime Video. If you are a Prime member, take a look. Yeah. So Lindsay, what do you have in store for us today?
Okay, Hailey, are you ready? Are you guys ready?
But highlight, you want to show us your yoga mat first? Because I'm going to highlight that.
Oh, yes. I actually just got this. I'm really excited about it. I really picked it because one, it was eco-friendly material. I know that a lot of mats have like, additive plastics that aren't as good for you. So this one's supposed to be really clean material. And then I like the design. That was totally my thing. But they have a lot of different designs. So if you click the mat, you'll see maybe one resonates with you more than this one. But this is kind of my jam. I like the moons.
Lindsay, is it possible to bring it up a little bit closer so we could see?
Oh, yeah.
It's like the front and the back. And by the way, everyone, please use the comment and chat box. We're here to answer your questions. Lindsay is an expert. Yeah, that's so cool. So that one's like a little bit heavier than mine.
Yes, this one is a little bit more, I don't know the exact density of it, but maybe 1/4 to 1/2 inch.
Right.
Yours looks a little thinner. And I have a really thin sticky mat, so this one feels better to kneel on if you're doing like yoga stuff.
Yeah, another great investment in at-home self-care workouts.
Yeah, and just the look of it makes you feel zen. For me.
I like that. I like the black one because it actually matches everything nicer than, I mean, the pink one I have is fun and cheerful, but I like the black one.
Thank you. Well, are you guys ready? Hailey, we're going to do some low impact aerobics. You can totally be barefoot for this. It's going to be like a 15-minute cardio style workout that gives us a little moving and grooving. And I want you to just feel so safe in your space and know that if you don't do the movement right and you mess up, it's totally fine. We're just here to have a good time. Okay, so we're gonna kick it off with the first one. We're gonna do a little shimmies. You're gonna shimmy your chest forward and your chest back. Okay, you got it.
Like John Travolta?
Sure, staying alive.
Wait, what? I'm trying to watch you. Do you keep your feet
nice
like
and
this?
loose in your shoulders? Yep, and you can stay right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of choreography to it. So you're gonna bring your right foot forward, shimmy forward, step it in, shimmy back, and then left foot forward, shimmy forward, step it in, shimmy back. You got it. So you're
Wait,
gonna go.
I didn't know you're also a dance instructor.
I am. Well, I was. That's actually how I started.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that makes it. A lot of Pilates people are dance.
So just
have a
put
dance
your
background.
heel forward, shimmy
forward. You want to see my dance background? My professional dance background? It's in the theater.
There you go.
My box step and hold it, freeze.
I love it. So let's move on to another move. You're going to take your legs wide. We're going to circle those arms up and over to that right leg, and you're going to give me a bounce, bounce, and then circle your arms over to the left leg, and we bounce, bounce. You got it. So big windmill of the arms, bounce into the knee. Look at you go, Hailey.
This
You
is
got
wonderful.
this. Big breath in, deep breath out. Good. Think of reaching tall at the top. And then if you want to go a little bit deeper at the bottom, it's going to give you more of a workout in those legs.
This is also very energizing.
Oh, yeah. In the yoga philosophy, anytime you bring the arms up overhead, that's like signifying lifting energy up. Opposed to forward folding and bringing the arms and head down, that's going to be like bringing the energy down. Not in a bad way, though. It's like that would be what you would do if you have like anxiety.
Well, then hold, please.
If you're tired, arms up. If you're anxious, forward bend.
If you're anxious and you know it, forward bend.
That's funny. Last one. Okay, you're going to bring it to center. We're going to take our feet wide, toes out. We're in a sumo squat. And then you're going to give me a little press right and left. Push through the heel of your hand. Yeah, we're just bouncing in those legs. So if you don't like squatting, you can stay higher and do a little twist through the spine.
Ooh.
If you want more, you can bounce it low. It is Friday.
Right, I know, right? This week was I don't know, it was long but short and blurry. Because I wasn't doing this. I'm gonna wake up and do this every day. This is great.
It feels so good. I love twisting the spine. So in yoga, twisting the spine refers to detoxification of, it could be like detox from stuff in food, but it could also be like detoxing from negative emotions.
Oh, I need that.
Right? We want to kick out any bad thoughts, twist through the body.
Bye, bad thought. See ya, bad thought.
There you go. Okay, guys, we're going to step it in and we're going to twirl. So like, here we go. You're going to spin around to the left and you're going to spin around to the right.
Okay, yeah, we did not rehearse this. All right, here we go. This is so funny.
You got this.
So Lindsay, tonight, when I was telling you earlier, I'm like, I'm going out tonight, which is a rarity. And there's a DJ.
What?
So maybe I could use your moves.
Oh my gosh, I would love to see that.
I'm going out.
This is kind of a fun one, just free. Let your arms sway.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Woo.
Just if you start to get dizzy, you can take it to a step tap, right? Okay, we're going to bring it to center. So you're going to face the front right diagonal and bring your front leg forward, left leg forward. Arms up, and you're going to give me a little hip pop. So you're going to think of crunching, bring this back leg forward.
Oh.
Boom, you got it. And then you're going to crunch into that hip. So you're going to pop your hip up and lean your side into it. There you go.
Oh my gosh.
This one will be good for you with the DJ. Yeah, move at your hips.
Ooh.
Hip up, chest to the hip.
Oh my goodness, my stomach just went blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I thought that was me.
Nope, that was my stomach. Things are moving.
Good, last one. So we're gonna go to the other side. So you're gonna face the front corner, pop the front leg in front on your toes. Yep, arms up, and then you're gonna give me a little hip pop as you lean into it. Do you feel silly?
No, I think this is like, you never cease to amaze me, Linz. Like, I can only do it on one side.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. It's like muscle memory on one side works and then the other side doesn't feel natural.
So I have to tell you, like, the funniest thing. So my father, who I absolutely adore, we're very close. He loves to dance, and but he's the kind of person that only has like maybe 3 moves.
Oh, I love it. Bring your hands to your heart. We're gonna squat down and then reach up and bring the hands to the heart.
Ooh, I like that.
Good. Squat down, big breath in, hands to the heart. You got it. So he has 3 dance moves. You can after today, you can teach him some.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure. And he loves, I mean, one of his favorite songs is "Come On, Let's Twist Again," like we did last summer. That one.
Yeah.
And he does this. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, I love it.
And my family is like kind of mean, and they're like, "Oh, it's the Larry."
The Larry.
It's like it's Dad's signature move, which is like this. And so
if your dad's watching this, he's gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe she outed
appearances on my lives.
I love it.
During when St. Pete had a hurricane on the Gulf Coast, it was of course during Amazon Prime Week. My dad had to evacuate St. Petersburg and stay with me.
Oh man.
Hey Dad, come model this men's jacket. He sold a couple of jackets. He did well.
Oh, good job, Dad. Okay, we're to our next move. We're gonna do a knee hug and a front kick. So you're gonna bring your right knee up, hug it in, and then same leg, kick it forward. Left knee up, hug it in, left front kick.
Oh my gosh, I can't even straighten my leg
So
like that.
knee hug, release the leg, kick it forward. Yeah, hug it in with your hands and then kick it forward. Yeah. So after you hug it in, you're gonna let your hands go and then kick. So hug it in and then let your hands go, drop the leg, and then kick. So hug it in and then totally release it and then kick.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Knee hug. Yep, let it go, kick. You got it, other side. Knee hug and a kick, nice.
This is something that I've never really seen on your videos, because you know I do your videos.
Thank you. They're in some of my newer ones. The self-care cardio right now is really popular.
I mean, we're so on trend.
We try. Good,
Lindsay, what are you wearing, by the way? It's so cute.
Oh, I've got my crazy yoga leggings on, and then just a sweater because it's 39 degrees in LA, and that is insane.
Yeah, it's like it's like mid-low 70s in West Palm Beach where I am.
We're gonna do
oh yeah, finish. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Some butt kickers. So you're gonna kick your heels to your tush and give me a big arm circle to the back.
Okay. So I was going to say, now I'm like focusing my arms and my kickbacks.
So you're kicking and just circling the arms. So you don't have to touch the foot. You got it. Oh yeah, we're working that coordination. If there are things, I asked Lindsay about her beautiful outfit, because if there are things here that you see that you see, I mean, even, my goodness, even the blankets. Well, they're on my Amazon storefront. But anything fitness related, like my yoga mat is not on the product carousel here. But, however, it is on our Pilates On Demand Amazon storefront list. So if you see something that you like, comment about it or visit our Pilates On Demand ideas list on my storefront. We're going to take it to the next move. So we're back to our sumo squats. We're going to bend those knees unless you need to modify. And we're going to take it to a little side bend sway. Stretching it up and over. You got it. Little side body stretch.
Oh my gosh, it feels so good. I just want to like hang here.
Yeah, it feels really good in the waist.
As you know, I get good cardio in every day at the gym, and I was just today. It was my body was just like not having it. Just felt like I wasn't mentally tired, but my body just felt like, oh, here we go on the treadmill again, right?
Yeah.
And this is the kind of stuff, like I wish we did this before I worked out. Like this is the kind of stuff my body was kind of telling me that I
just
really
kind
needed.
of loosens it up. Yeah.
It's so nice.
We're going to take the arms out to a T. So you're going to do a side kick. So your feet are turned out and you're going to try to kick your foot to your hand. Yeah. So some of these moves too also are like really good for mobility. So this is going to be a stretch right here for the inner thighs and the hamstrings.
I mean, I wonder if people are watching, like they're saying, what are these girls doing? But let me tell you, oh my gosh, do I feel it all the way in the back. Like my whole legs are on fire right now and I'm totally out of breath.
Good.
And I feel like a rockette, but like the
That's
one
exactly what I always think of with kicks.
Like a failed rockette. Oh my gosh. Now, if I wanted to modify, could I do something like...
Yeah, you could do a step tap to side, or don't worry if your kick is down here. So that's whatever your range is good. So this isn't just like oh, I'm in good cardio shape. There's a lot of elements that go into being able to kick your leg up high, like your hip structure, and also if you're kind of tight in your leg muscles. I'll make it a little harder.
Yep. Because of my lifelong horseback riding, my hips are like...
Oh yeah, tight. Okay, guys, are you ready to grapevine it? So we're going to stand all the way to the side of the mat. You're going to step out, step back, step out together. Step side, cross back, step side together. You got it. Side, back, side, together. Side. You're nailing it. You are ready for your night on the town.
This is so fun. Lindsay, I love you so much. Never a dull moment. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you should hit the dance floor and grapevine it, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm going to be unstoppable with my moves tonight. Courtesy of Lindsay Bushman.
Let's bring it to the center. So last move until we're going to move into some mobility is a little raise the roof. So you're going to flex your palms, drive your arms up, and you're going to march those knees up to your chest. Good. So if you're looking to get more cardio, the easy way to get more cardio here is simply moving quicker. If you have trouble with balance, you could just point your toe on the mat. So you don't have to lift the knee up. Good. So pick your poison and stick with it.
My arms are, you think that you have to lift weights and everything, but this is, whoa.
You are cracking me up.
It's true. I am getting, my shoulders are on fire.
Good. Let's do 4 more and then we're going to cool it out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We did it. We nailed the cardio part. And I love this Fitbit that I have because when I work out, I can track my heart rate. Like I'm out of breath right now. So I know it's elevated, but the heart rate, and if I set it to the workout that I just did, it could track calories. It can track how many steps you do, which I love because it's almost like a little accountability buddy because you're like, okay, I didn't really move much today. I should probably move a little bit more. It's just like a good reminder. I've used a Fitbit for years. This is the Versa 4. I've had a couple different Versas and then like their original ones, but I like the Fitbit a lot. It's easy to use. There are a lot of capabilities on it, but some watches become like too much and it gets confusing. So I like the Fitbit for this. That's simple and effective.
That's lovely.
So we're nice and warm. I like being warm, but before I do stretching and mobility, I think you'll get way more out of it. So we're going to play with 2 props today for our stretching time. The first one we're going to use is the foam roller. So when you look for foam rollers, there's tons of different kinds. My preference for exercises with the foam roller, meaning like a workout, is a long roller, meaning like it's the length of your spine. So if you start researching rollers and you buy one that is shorter, it might be good for like rolling out your muscles, but it might not have as much use for other things. Also, this is a foam, like the actual material is foamy and soft, which is really nice. Some rollers are more dense. So just know that, because there's going to be a comfort difference. So look into what kind of material it is. You know, if you like the dense one, that's totally fine, but sometimes the pressure on your body doesn't feel as good. So those are my 2 cents.
I think this one is I got is Amazon makes this one, which is kind of cool. And I got the smaller one just because, but you know, to fit in my apartment. But it's definitely for like muscles. I think this one.
Yes, it's a little bit more dense. Yeah. So they have different uses. So just see what you're looking for first and then decide. Okay, so the first move we're going to do, because guys, I am first and foremost a Pilates instructor, even if you just did that whole dance workout with us. So this is going to be back extension. So specifically thoracic spine, your upper back. So you're going to have the roller behind you. It's horizontal. It's across the mat rather than lengthwise. You're going to face away from the roller and put it at your upper back. Now, if your butt lifts, then the roller is too low and you want to bring it closer to your neck, closer to your head. Okay, so make sure your tush is down. Then bring your hands behind your head. As you take an inhale, you're going to let your chest lean back, and that's going to give you a big stretch here. And then you're going to exhale and just lift a couple inches. So you're going to inhale, lean over the roller, and allow your head to just be heavy in your hands so that your neck is not working at all here. Your arms are holding your head up. And then you're going to exhale, come back up. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're mobilizing the upper back. And, you know, I think a lot of people complain about getting that kind of like rounded hunchback shape because we're all sitting at computers. I mean, we just are. That's what most jobs require these days. That's what we do for fun. We watch TV. So this is really a counter to all of that forward bending. We want to bring the body back into alignment by doing some extension. How does this feel, Hailey?
It's incredible. I'm loving it.
Good. We're going to do 2 more. You're going to take an inhale, lean back, and an exhale to lift.
It's funny, like even with the foam rollers, it's so important to have instruction, because this stuff, I have slipped on these things and it like actually hurt myself more than like had the opposite. So this is so important, and I'm really excited, you know, once we do this, to show everybody your prime video that we have on the carousel next with this foam roller stretch, because who would have thought that stretching you need guidance as well? I think everyone knows, like, when you're working out, you need an instructor, but like stretching,
I never thought about that. Yeah.
This is really great, Linz.
So let's turn to face each other. We're now going to do some twisting. So the roller is going to go underneath your arm. You're going to lay near the front of it. So a lot of the roller is behind you. So I'm going to lay on my side. The roller is underneath my arm, like right below the armpit. We're going to stack our knees so they're in front of the hips. Hands are behind the head. So I'm going to try to keep my hips still and then turn my chest so my upper back lays on the roller. We're in a twist. And then you're going to square your chest back to the front of the room.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So you're going to twist, take a big breath in, and then come back to center. Now your roller might be a little bit more intense in like rolling your lat out.
Oh, it's.
But does it feel?
Do you hear? I don't know if my mic is picking up the cracking, and like in a good way.
Yeah.
I feel like my body was just recently taken out from the ground or something, and like it was revived and like brought back to life, like I was in the zombie form before. This is so good. I
Oh my
love it. Which is like, so we've done many shows together now, Lindsay,
Yeah.
where we're doing, the reformer, or like at home mat Pilates stuff, and it's really intense workout. But this is slightly different because it's not just about the workout, which of course we did.
Right.
It's about the big picture, which is
Yeah.
not just the
Integrating
workout.
all of it, cardio, mobility.
I gotta
And
do
when
this.
you bring your heart rate up a lot, it's good for you, but it's intense on our nervous system, right? So doing these like calming stuff like stretching and yoga helps our body relax and balance back out. So integrating this stuff into your weekly or daily routine is really important for your mental health. So we're going to do the other side. So you've got the roller underneath your armpit. Your knees are stacked. You're going to try to keep your hips still. Hands behind the head, and you're going to roll your back so that your chest is turning towards the ceiling and then squaring back off. Oh, the sun just came out here.
The sun will come out. Oh, I better not sing all these show tunes. Because who wants to hear somebody singing show tunes? It's like the worst, right? But also, I don't want to get in trouble. It's a copyright infringement issues.
Well, they're going to come after you, Hailey. They're going to be like, oh no, she's trying to re-release our record.
It'll be the scariest show tune sung ever before. Oh my gosh. Hi, Anna. My dog Anna is staring at me. Yes, Anna, I know. They always love to sit on my yoga mat and my reformer. It's so funny.
Aw. Let's roll it up. Okay, we're going to do one more stretch with the roller. This is for your hip flexors, the front of the hip. So we're going to come kneeling, and you're going to stand the roller up. Okay, so I'm going to step my left foot to the outside of the roller. So I'm in like a high kneeling position, and the heel is underneath the knee. And then I'm going to push down into the roller with my hands and lift your chest up. Now, depending on how this feels in your hip flexor, you can take a longer stance. So you're going to step your left foot further out, so you're in a deeper lunge, and then lift from there. So I would say this would be an advancement. So bend your front knee, Hailey. So knee over ankle. Yeah. Yep. Good. And then you're pushing off the roller, lifting up through your abdomen and your chest, and dropping your shoulders down. So you should feel a nice stretch through the front of the body. Woo! Okay, we're gonna step it back in, and you're gonna just switch. So move the roller left. You're gonna step your right foot so the knee is over the ankle. Tuck your tailbone, and then lift your chest up. And then if you wanna go a little bit further with it, you can take a wider stance, but you still wanna stack the knee over the ankle of the front leg. Good. And if you have any lower back issues, I wouldn't do too much of a back bend. I would just think of going straight up. If you're a little bit more mobile, you can lift the heart up and take it back into extension. Good, good, good. And then exhale, bring it all the way in. Good work. So that is the roller. Now, today we did a lot of stretching and mobility with the roller. The roller can be used for so many things. Also, it can be like used to do planks and bridges, so more like a workout kind of use for it. And that is the prime video that I have listed for you guys with the roller here. It is a solid workout. It's going to really work your core. If you're interested in learning more exercises with the foam roller, I would check that video out. It's Pilates style abs, core, planks, crunches, all those things with the roller.
So good.
So good. So just a little bit different use of the roller than I think the first use of the foam roller people think of as the myofascial releasing, where you roll the body, which it's obviously great for that, but it's also really unstable. So it challenges something like a plank or a bridge. So, if I was to do a plank on the floor, this is a solid surface, right? If I take it and I'm now doing it on the foam roller on my forearms or my hands, it's an unstable surface.
Oh my
And
goodness.
it's going to turn the abs on really quick. You know, you can, or if you have, you know, you can do it on the hands too. This is really going to get the core rocking. So it's just a different kind of tool to use with your workouts. Sometimes it's just fun to switch it up. So if you haven't used it, maybe it's a good idea to do something new. It keeps things interesting.
You are a genius. I just did that and I was like, oh my gosh.
So guys, we are going to grab our resistance bands. And what we love about these things is that they come in many different tensions. So it's really easy to adjust the level. So like really all level exercises with these bands. There's also latex-free options. So some people have an allergy to that and they think they can't use those bands. Well, I got news for you. They do have options that have no latex. So you could totally do workouts with these bands.
And I have to say, okay, so they come in like a whole pack, these things.
Right.
And since Lindsay and I started to do these shows back at like I would say it was end of October last year, this has become, I'm not even kidding everybody, this has become like one of my best selling.
It's a hot seller.
This
is a hot
like
ticket.
Every day I sell a few of these. I check my Amazon, like, you know, what is sold, what's not sold, that kind of thing, the analytics.
Yeah.
Everybody's buying these. They're fabulous.
They're really great. So you can do a full body workout with these bands. Today, what I have planned is some mobility, as we already did our workout. So a favorite right here is holding the band a little bit wider than your shoulders. And you want to make sure your wrist is strong for this. So you don't want it kind of bending around, right? It's going to stay one long line as we do the exercise. It's not going to move. Okay. And then you're going to bring the arms all the way overhead into your back. Big arm circle. Yep. And then all the way overhead into the front. Now, if you're like, oh, I can't make it all the way overhead, just take a wider position with your arms. If you don't feel any kind of stretch, then you're just going to bring your hands closer. Yeah.
I love this.
Oh, it feels so good on the shoulders. So if you get a lot of tension up here in the neck and shoulders, as you do this, I want you to really just try to keep the shoulders down, dropping away from the ears, even when the arms go up. Try not to push the shoulders up. Pull them down away from the neck. Ah, feels good.
So good. I definitely went back to one of our live recordings to do this and was watching your instruction. Like, I do this all the time now.
Yeah, I try to do this one a couple times a week. I also feel like this one's a really good one to do before lifting any kind of weights. Like if you're doing an upper body day or you're doing push-ups or planks, this guy right here is going to be really good to warm your shoulder up. So warming up is super important to prevent injuries.
I know.
That's what we're about.
But like this reminds me a little bit like when you're rolling your muscles out on the foam roller, your body tells you like what hurts a little bit more than something else, and so you kind of pay attention. This has a very similar effect for me. Like when I go over, my right side is a
little tight.
Yeah,
that's normal. We're gonna do side bending now. So narrow your grip on the band, palms are down, and we're about shoulder distance apart. And then just pull a little tension so the band is taut. Then we're going to reach the band straight up to the ceiling. And we're going to I'm going to lift my screen up more. We're going to do side bends. So I want you to stand really heavy in your feet. So your hips aren't going to move around. And you're going to stretch up and over to the right. We're stretching right here, this side body. And then you're going to come back through center. And we're going to go up and over to the left. Good. Now, if you're able to really straighten your elbows, that is going to intensify this stretch here. You're going to take a big breath into the side bend. That's the stretch. And then tighten your core. Exhale, come through center. This is called lateral flexion. It's one of the movements of the spine. So it stretches our lats, our obliques, and it laterally flexes the spine. So if you get like, your lower back is feeling kind of like weak or tired and not great, adding in some of these movements would definitely be a recommendation from your Pilates instructor.
I mean, but like It's funny. I'm still out of breath, even though
I know, right?
it is crazy. These are something to definitely try. And of course, everyone, if you get these from our show, you could come back to this live and watch what Lindsay is doing here as a reference, or even smarter, go onto the Prime Video series that Lindsay has and get those ASAP so that you know what you're doing once they arrive, and you could get right to your workout goals, which is so important. Like, let's just do it. You're ready to go.
We're going to come to the floor now. Keep your band, guys. And we are going to do a hamstring stretch with the band. So last move with the band. We haven't stretched the back of the legs. You're going to put the band around the bottom of your right foot. Then you're going to lay on your back and reach your right foot straight up to the ceiling. Okay, if it's really intense, you're going to hold closer to the floor on the band. If you need more resistance, hold closer to the foot and then pull down. Okay, I want you to try to push your foot up into the band as your arms pull down. So this is giving us this big stretch in the back of the leg. And I want you to focus on getting your leg to straighten more so than getting your leg really close to your face. So it's okay if the leg has to be a little away from you. It's really not about getting it all the way to the face. How's this one feel, Hailey?
Oh my gosh, I'm like wiggling my ankle a little bit too.
Oh yeah, doesn't it feel good?
And my arms are also getting serious workout holding my and my left leg is stabilizing too. I mean, everything's kind of working right now.
Yeah, if you guys feel unstable in this position, you can bend the free leg. So the left foot would be the one I have. You could plant the foot down. That'll be a little bit more stabilizing. I mean, it's fine in any other position. I was just giving that as an adjustment if you need it. So we're going to switch legs.
This is great.
Put the left foot into the band, and then now bring the right leg down. Okay, we're going to flex the left foot, heel going up, band pulling down. We're getting a nice big stretch in the back of this left leg. Hello, hamstring. If you're extremely tight, you can definitely bend the knees. So remember, stretching might feel uncomfortable, but it should not feel painful. There's very different things. Uncomfortable is like, this is tough and it feels like a lot, but it's not like ouch. So if you feel an ouch, then you want to back off.
Yeah. Again, another thing, I never, you think of stretching like I could do that on my own, but actually having your guided stretching is so much safer. Like for me as somebody who, I mean, I'm an active person, but I am not certified in any of this stuff. So it really is worthwhile to check out Lindsay's Prime Video series. It's just like from stretching to cardio to toning up, like it's all so important to have somebody there with you.
We like to kind of do it all,
Yeah, I love it. Oof. Woo.
Well, guys, that is kind of the whole workout we've got today. So you can totally do this afterwards. It's still going to live on her Amazon. So you'll get your cardio. We did mobility with the roller and the band. So if you happen to get these guys afterwards and you want to remember what we did today, you can come back and check this out. And like she said, the Prime videos have different things with these props as well. So you can check those out there.
So great, Lindsay. I'm going to have you still kind of walk us through. So these are beauty tools for your face. These are the cryotherapy stuff that you go, look at this roller. Look how big this thing is.
Oh my gosh.
The gua sha, like sculpting thing. And you take it out of the freezer and so you could go like that and roll your whole face.
Right.
But for the purpose of this, I thought it would be great because I was like, let's do it. Oh, it's freezing.
Yeah.
On our muscles. So can you help me understand a little bit? I do this on my muscles and it feels great. And I put a little pressure too in the pressure points. But what is the benefit of having these rollers, like the cryo on your
So I think, ice, cryotherapy, cold plunges cold showers are really popular nowadays. One thing, and I'm going to just relate it. There's so many benefits, but let's talk about exercise since that's what we're doing. When you exercise, it creates, it's good for you, but it does create inflammation in the body and free radicals. That is something that happens. Kind of like I had mentioned earlier, exercise really aggravates or heats up the nervous system. So you want to cool it back down. So this is like literally cooling it back down. So it helps with inflammation. It's anti-inflammatory.
These are also great. Look at this.
Think about from like day one when we were little and you like fell and you got a bump, you iced it or something like that. It's really similar to that. I think people don't realize though that exercise causes inflammation. So, those are funky.
Look, they're actually glass by Pacifica Beauty, which is in your home state in California. So they're meant for your face, right? Go up.
And we love those for like the puffiness.
Oh, I use it all. This is me all the time. I put my serum on and roll it all around. It's amazing. Actually, I took these out of the freezer, Lindsay. It must have been at least 40 minutes before you and I even jumped on to get everything set up.
Right.
They're still cold. These
That's
have
awesome.
a long cold effect. But again, look with this, like a targeted point here.
That's awesome.
I know. I show them. I show these often. What a great find for so many purposes. I love it. Now I wanted to just share the screen and go over the planner.
Let's check out the planner.
So let me do that here.
We have a well-rounded live for you guys today.
Okay, so I'm sharing it now. Let's see. And I think you could can you take me away?
Yes. Bye, Hailey. So guys, the reason we also wanted to add a planner with today's classes, it was self-care, cardio, pamper, and plan. So one thing that I recommend to my clients if they struggle with sticking with like a fitness routine or really any goal, anything you're trying to do, is write it down and schedule it in your planner like it's a meeting, like it's work, like you got to be there. I think when you create more of accountability for yourself, it's easier to keep doing it. So for instance, I have my planner. I write down like 9 a.m. tomorrow, I am working out. It's there. I see it. It helps me be accountable. And I'm treating it more like I'm, kind of like I don't know if the requirement is the right word, but like, that's what I do. It's a non-negotiable. And some days it is tough. And knowing that it doesn't have to be like a super hard workout. It's just like move your body that hour, that 30 minutes, whatever your life allows you, whatever time it allows you to move, you're going to do something. You're going to stretch, you'll walk. Maybe you do something high intensity today. I have a ton of videos and I have videos on Prime that have like a weekly plan. So you could schedule those in if you'd like, if that helps you have like that 7-day plan. You could check those out for sure. That's already planned out for you. Just write it in your calendar. So I don't just recommend this to my clients, but I personally do this. Like I put in my calendar, I'm going to work out at this time. Because when it's scheduled, I just think there's something about it that keeps me accountable for doing it. So,
and I have Prime Video highlighted here right now so that people can see, like if you're not a Prime member, take a look. These are some of the great things about being a Prime member. You have Prime Video, which is included, which of course you could then be able to check out all of Lindsay's amazing videos. So that's kind of our final little thing here. What do you think, Lindsay? I mean, I feel really good.
I feel really good too. I think that was the whole idea with this kind of movement today, is knowing that sometimes movement just can be like freeing and warming your body up, and it doesn't have to be super structured, right? Just move. I think we can simplify. I think nowadays the fitness industry is kind of like overcomplicated it. Just like find something you like and move.
I think that's wonderful advice. I mean, for me personally, sometimes it's like easy to set goals, but then to actually do them and then to do them throughout the year.
Keep going. Yeah.
We get motivated at the beginning of the year, right? And then we're like, I don't know. So this is so great. Lindsay, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I hope to see you soon. We don't have anything scheduled. I do next week. So take a look at our upcoming shows. And Lindsay, I would love to have you back if you'd like to come again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But that's our show. Thank you so much. I'm Hailey Feldman. This is My Chic Style. And this is my amazing co-host, Lindsay Bushman, celebrity Pilates instructor, Prime Video superstar. Thank you so much for coming yet again. You're amazing.
Thank you,
Such a
Hailey.
treat.
Thank you. Thank you.
All righty. TGIF, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All righty. Let me this here.